In the heart of the Congo, a terror lurks beneath the earth, unseen and unheard. This is no ordinary terror, it's a cryptid, a creature whose existence is often disputed with only anecdotal evidence and folklore to support its presence. Among such cryptids is the jaba fofi, a name that sends shivers down the spine of those who have heard tales of its presence. The jaba fofi, according to reports, is no ordinary spider. Imagine a creature the size of a dog, its body darkening to a frightful brown as it matures. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Just as a trapdoor spider conceals itself within the earth, waiting for its prey, the jaba fofi too digs its tunnels beneath tree roots, creating a network of trip lines with its webbing. An unsuspecting creature treading upon these lines would find itself in the deadly grasp of the unseen terror. Yet the jaba fofi is not as common as it once was. The local people of the Congo whisper of a time when the giant spiders were more prevalent. A time when the fear of stumbling upon one of these creatures was a very real concern. Today, sightings of the jaba fofi are rare, but the stories remain, passed down through generations, keeping the terror alive. So the next time you find yourself walking through the dense green foliage of the Congo, remember this. In the dense jungle, the jaba fofi waits, hidden beneath the roots of towering trees. The first encounter with this gargantuan arachnid dates back to 1891. Now let's take a step back in time, to an era when the mysteries of the Congo were just beginning to unfold for the Western world. British missionary Arthur John Symes was one of those brave souls who ventured into the heart of the jungle, not knowing the horrors that awaited him. In the dense, verdant wilderness, under the towering canopy and amongst the ceaseless hum of insects, Symes came face to face with a creature that would haunt the annals of cryptozoology, the jaba fofi, a spider the size of a dog, its body darkening to a sinister brown as it matured. But this was no ordinary meeting. Symes was attacked, not by one but by two of these monstrous entities. Picture this, two spiders, each the size of a full-grown dog, their fangs dripping with venom, lunging at a lone human in the unforgiving jungle. The scene is enough to send shivers down the spine of the bravest amongst us. The spider's ambush was swift and brutal. Symes, caught off guard, was bitten. The venom of the jaba fofi, as potent as it was deadly, coursed through his veins, causing his health to rapidly deteriorate. Despite his valiant attempts to seek help, Symes succumbed to the venom. His death marked the first recorded fatality attributed to the jaba fofi. The tragedy of Symes' encounter sent a wave of horror through the ranks of explorers and locals alike. The jungle held a terror that was real, a terror that was lethal. The jaba fofi was no longer a mere legend, but a living nightmare that lurked in the shadows of the Congo, waiting for its next victim. The venomous bite of the jaba fofi claimed its first known victim, but the terror was far from over. Years later, an unsuspecting English couple would come face to face with the monstrous jaba fofi. As they journeyed through the dense jungles of the Congo, a chilling encounter awaited them. Their car, a solitary speck amidst the verdant expanse, trudged along the rough, untamed path. Suddenly, a bizarre spectacle brought their journey to a standstill. Emerging from the shadows of the primordial forest, an enormous creature, dark as the night, began to cross the road. It moved with a stealthy grace, its 8 legs carrying its colossal body effortlessly. As their headlights illuminated the creature, they were struck by a sight that seemed to be ripped straight from the pages of a horror novel. A spider, but not just any spider. This one was 3 feet long, its size dwarfing any arachnid they had ever seen or heard of. The couple watched in stunned silence, frozen in dread and disbelief. Their hearts pounded in their chests, the only sound audible over the deafening silence of the jungle night. The spider, seemingly undeterred by their presence, continued its journey across the road, disappearing into the darkness on the other side. The couple sat there paralyzed for what seemed like an eternity. The image of the giant spider, the jaba fofi, was seared into their minds, an unwanted souvenir of their trip through the Congo. The reality of what they had witnessed was too much to comprehend, the shock too great to shake off. The sight of the giant spider crossing the road was a nightmarish vision they would never forget. What could possibly explain the existence of such a creature? The jaba fofi, the monstrous arachnid that has stalked the jungles of the Congo for centuries, has given rise to numerous theories. Some propose that its existence could be a colossal case of mistaken identity, The baboon spider, for instance, is known to be the largest spider in Africa. It possesses a striking resemblance to the descriptions of the jaba fofi, and it's plausible that exaggerated accounts of this already sizable spider could have given birth to the legend of the jaba fofi. However, the baboon spider falls significantly short of the reported size of the jaba fofi, leaving room for skepticism. Skepticism that is further fueled by the absence of concrete evidence. Despite numerous accounts, no physical proof of the jaba fofi's existence has been unearthed. There are no photographs, no specimens, and no undisputedly identifiable remains. Yet the tales persist. Tales that are too vivid, too consistent to be easily dismissed as mere folklore. Could there be an undiscovered species lurking in the Congo's depths, evading the probing eyes of science? Or perhaps the jaba fofi is a relic of a bygone era, a prehistoric survivor that has managed to cling to existence in the remote jungles of the Congo. The truth about the jaba fofi remains shrouded in mystery, a chilling reminder of the horrors that may lie hidden in the depths of the Congo.